So Nate's vlog, unique outlook on life, will have you laughing for days. Whether he's vlogging about news, pop culture, or life in general, you'll always be cracking up.
Hey YouTube, I'm Nate's Vlogs and I make videos.
I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you, but when you're hunting sea lions, you gotta bring your A game.
You're being too loud, shut up.
So I lured her into my car with a raw salmon.
Also, when you're in the bathroom with a bunch of strangers, don't make small talk. If you like them, subscribe.
Click the annotation if you want to learn more. And if you're on mobile, click the link in the description box below. Hey Hang Tigers, this is Marcy. So I'm doing this next nutrition talk from Hang Tighter Natalie Gilmore from Facebook. So shout out to you, Natalie, for giving me this topic for today's nutrition talk. And the question is, what's the best way to detox and clean without losing too much weight? Okay, so I'm going to go over this question kind of in two parts and tell you everything that I feel and that I know, and hopefully you can make the best decision so that you will not lose a lot of weight. So first, starting off with eating clean and not losing too much weight. Okay, so we all know now we should all be eating clean and feeling clean. That's the only way to survive in this day and age because everything in our world is just so unhealthy. So eating clean is very important. I'll just tell you a little bit about me first in terms of my weight gain so that you can maybe relate and maybe share it with someone else. When I gain weight, for instance, I'll fluctuate between 2 and 3 pounds. I mean, all week, all month. That's just how my body operates. So me when I'm slim and trim is 135, but me when I'm maybe having a couple cheat meals here and there or just lifting heavier weights, then I might go up to 137, maybe 138. But it's still healthy, it's not extreme weight loss and it's not extreme weight gain, but with your body fluctuating during the week, that is totally normal. So don't freak out if one week you lose 1 or 2 pounds and the next week you gain 1 or 2 pounds. It all depends on your diet and it all depends on your activity. If you're sitting down for a week not doing anything, well guess what? You might gain weight. If you're working out really, really hard and lifting heavy weights, you might gain weight because the muscle is dense and obviously you're gonna gain weight. But if you're doing crazy fasts and detoxes, then yeah, you might lose weight. So let me get into some of that. The number one thing with eating clean and not losing too much weight is you need to remember to eat. Okay, a lot of people think you have to eat clean, you can't eat this time of day and this time of day and oh my gosh, I have to make sure I'm counting calories, which I already told you guys I do not count calories. I don't recommend it. You can check the video that I've already done on that. But again, when you're eating clean, it does not mean not to eat. A lot of people think when you're eating clean, you have to eat like a baby. You have to eat really, really small portion sizes so that you won't gain any weight. That is not eating clean. Eating clean for me is what I suggest for you. I eat 6 meals a day. And they're smaller portion meals, but they're not little baby spoonfuls and I'm done. I really eat, and I encourage you guys to do the same thing. Don't, save your meals for, 1 and 2 times a day to eat and call it I'm eating clean, because that's not healthy. You really need to make sure that you are eating breakfast. There's no excuse. I say this all the time, especially if you're working out. You have to eat breakfast. Your body needs the nutrients as soon as you wake up in the morning to jumpstart your day. A way to test you if you're eating clean is if you're ever hungry. If you're ever hungry, that means you're probably doing something wrong and you're not giving your body enough nutrients. So you need to make sure, again, I stress it over and over again, eating clean does not mean not eating. Eating clean just means, you're cutting out all the fried foods, all the sweets, all the bad stuff, having a couple cheat meals here and there, because we learned that a couple months ago that cheat meals are okay as long as you're not having cheat days. Okay, you just want to have a cheat meal, that's totally fine. So with eating clean, if you don't want to lose too much weight, something else, an approach you might want to take is to make sure that you're working out. I hope all of you guys are doing that, but you might want to incorporate some weights. Okay, so lifting weights, you're not going to get big and bulky. I've done a video on this as well too. You're simply just going to be toning and defining your body, which is what the average person wants. If you want to get bigger, however, feel free to go ahead and lift a lot of heavy weights and you will get that body that you want. But for the average person, we just want to stay trim and slim, and lifting weights is going to be a great way to eat clean and then not lose weight because your diet is clean. That means you're shredding fat, but by using those weights, you're really going to help tone and strengthen your body. Everybody knows if you're working out, you have to make sure that you're eating. Okay, you cannot possibly, work out and not go home and eat, or work out in the morning and just, go to work. That is a big no-no. You have to eat something, maybe get some extra protein. Which leads me to my next topic. Getting enough protein is also a little tip to help you, stay on track with not losing a lot of weight. Now that does not mean stop this video, run to your supplement store and get a whole bunch of supplements. You do not need that. Okay, I love the Nutrition Diva because she believes in, if you can just have a healthy diet and have protein in your diet, you don't really need all that excess stuff. And I hear a lot of vegetarians say, or vegans say, all this extra protein stuff, it really makes you constipated. So if you believe that, leave it in the comment box, let me know what you think. But if you have a balanced diet, you don't really need any additional protein, again, unless you're training for something and you're really trying to get stripped in tone, okay? So again, all of you non-meat eaters, I mean, things like avocados and nuts and chia seeds, those are perfect sources of protein that you can eat if you do not like meat. And then otherwise, I mean, poultry is fine. Okay, so make sure that you're eating and having a balanced diet with some protein. All right, so moving on along to the detox topic. How can you do a detox and not lose too much weight? So my number one tip with detoxing is make sure that you are asking your physician if you should even be doing a detox in the first place. Everybody is different, and that does not mean that everybody can do a detox. So really consult with your doctor to make sure that you're able to do a detox. A lot of detoxes are more extreme than others, so again, finding the right detox is another very important topic. A lot of people think just because you're doing a detox that you're gonna lose weight, and that's not true, because a lot of detoxes are just cleaning out all the toxins and poisons in your body, which is fluids, just cleaning that out, and if you lose weight, it's just an additional benefit of doing the detox. But I mean, you can do detoxes of your organs, liver, kidneys, colon. There's lots of different detoxes that you want to do. So when you're thinking about doing a detox, make sure that you pick something that you want to target on your body, or if you want to do a total detox, that's completely fine. So just so that you know, when doing a detox, if you lose a quick 1, 2, or 3 pounds, that it's simply just water weight, and it will come right back on as soon as you go back to your daily eating habits and drinking of whatever you drink. Just be, don't freak out. Just know that in a couple days you might gain those 3 pounds back once you finish, and while you're on the detox you might lose it. And again, that's just water weight, and it will not necessarily hold out, meaning you can do the detox and keep it off. If you can, that's great. So for my detox, for instance, I did the cabbage soup diet. I was not trying to lose weight. All I wanted to do was to clean my body, okay? And that's on my website if you want to check it out. And so I lost 7 pounds, and again, the first 2 pounds were water weight. And I did keep off 5 pounds for over 1 or 2 year period, simply by changing my eating habits and eating clean, because I was not about to do a really tough detox for 7 days and go feed my body with crap. Okay, so I stuck very strict to my diet, and I saw the benefits. My muscles started popping out, I felt better, more energy, and that's when I really got on board with eating healthy. So I really encourage you guys to try one if you haven't, but if you do, just make sure that have the understanding that you might not lose weight. And lastly, with the detox, don't feel that you have to do anything extreme for 7 to 14 days. I mean, it's really not necessary. If you're simply just wanting to clean your body, that might take 2 or 3 days, and that can just be, really being strict, following whatever detox that you find. And there are a gazillion detoxes online, so just make sure that you do your research. Simple Google search, detox for kidneys, and it'll come up. But read at people's experiences, but just know that your experience might be different and you might like it. Okay, so again, with detoxing, again, you will not lose a lot of weight if you're picking the right detox for you. So just pick a good detox, enjoy it, and try and incorporate whatever that detox is teaching you to do to have a very clean diet, so that you won't have to worry about having a lot of detoxes. Just, be focused, and you guys will do great. And I'll see you for our next nutrition talk. Bye.